Hello everyone. My name is Pablo. I'm from the Chekin team, and I'll be showing you the legal compliance and everything that we do with our app Chekin. And this is Akis from Tokeet.
Hi everyone, my name is Akis. I am the head of growth at Tokeet, and I'll share what Tokeet is doing in this space and how we can help you guys.
So the way to there is answer, you'll be able to at the end of the web do anything that you made. Okay. SAS, Pablo Anakis. I'm a sales executive from Chekin, and Akis, the head of growth of Toki. What we will talk about is how the overview of the vacation rental market, how the AI is going to transform the guest communications, all the legal compliance across Europe, and how to automate different processes that you have to go through. Your guests have to go through in order to checking into the house. In terms of the overview of the vacation rental, you need to understand how it is that your guest arrives at your house. Okay, nowadays in terms of traveling, there is a lot more dynamic pricing, a lot of price selling, different, a lot more competitive offers within the same place. And if you're not using an automation, there is gonna be a big chance of missing bookings or having some sort of issues of having the guest wait or not doing the proper things that you have to do every time a guest comes into your house. Okay. Today, 80% of guests prefer to book a stay in an that offers an online check-in because it makes all the arriving at the house, not having to wait for anyone, having to do everything online and have everything ready while they go. And there is a 90% chance of positive reviews from flexible and digital experiences. What about us? We provide an application that automates the check-in process and digital experience for guests for hotels and vacation rentals. And we offer a lot of different solutions within the app. We have the online check-in and on-site check-in in case like some guests they come into the place and they haven't done the check-in. There is an option of doing it manually, but not manually, automated within, for example, in reception, or if you meet them in person, the identity verification for security reasons, self-checking and smart locks or security boxes, damage protection, which basically is like any kind of security deposit or damage protection that you have. If in any of the places that you manage there is tourist access, you're also are able to do it through us. The legal compliance part, which is like in Europe, a lot of different places have it, like in Spain here, or in Germany, Greece, Italy, a lot of different places. And all of this with the option of having the branded guest app, which is everything. We take ours out of the picture, and it's basically like you are created this own app. The upselling experiences of any other service that you want to provide to your guest, online payments, and digital guidebooks. Okay, we are in over 45 countries, more than 150,000 properties that we manage worldwide, or more than 25 million check-in completed. How it is transforming the guest communication. This is where is the bigger challenge when it comes to guest communication? This is where you have the poll to get to put it. Give you a second so you can answer all the said poll. That way, we know what is the reason that you're having the biggest challenge with this. Then this is Tokeet, the property management company.
Okay, great. Thanks, Pablo. So, a few words about Tokeet. So, Tokeet has been Tokeet started about 10 years ago. Actually, a bit more than 10 years ago. And right now, we offer a suite of products which support different needs that property managers, vacation rental owners, short-term rental, and mid-term rental businesses need. And we do this across our products. And now, since last year, we started integrating AI across the products that we offer, and we're now actually a fully AI native company. And we'll talk more about that in the next steps. So in the numbers, to Keith, Pablo, if you can go to the next slide. So we work with 60,000 properties globally across 95 countries. Like I said, we've been operating for the past 10 years. On average, customers stay with us between 4 and 10 years, which means that they're really happy with what we provide. We have a 96% happiness score when it comes to support, and we reply to any support question in under 1 minute, to be exact, in on average in 57 seconds. So this is an overview of Tokeet.
Okay, so in this situation, as Akis was telling you, there are a lot of countries that both of us like we were able to help. And in this situation, I'm gonna explain a bit in detail the legal compliance that works in Europe. Okay, uh, this is before going into if you could answer this poll to know how is the current compliance with the guest registrations. If you think you know. Perfect. So the guest registration in Spain is basically the Spanish authorities have hospedajes and they are required to enter a form and send it to the Interior Ministry. This report must be sent between 30, 40, 24 hours of the check-in process, and you also have to send the reservations. We have a connection with them and we do everything automatically. The same works with Italy with Allogeti web. Statistical reporting that needs to be submitted. It needs to be done within 24 hours, and instant reports too. We do both of them, and they need to, mission for five in the situation we cover portal accommodation foreign guest has to have the full name with nationality and it needs to set which shows the connection with them. Okay, legal obligations are different. They have different legal obligations that you have to do. Okay, in this situation, Hungary, Germany, and Greece, which some of us for the guest voting you do it manually. But when it comes to check-in, if you have different properties in different countries, we take care of the legal compliance for you in every way. Okay, and you can see here, this like Hungary or Switzerland, they have a new any new tools that you have to manage.
It seems we have wait, Pablo, can you hear us?
Yeah, yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I don't know why this happened. As I was telling, there's different ways There is Austria, Croatia, Poland, Turkey that you would have like you don't have to do the guest reporting, but there is taxes per person per night, for example, in Croatia or Austria, or there is a mandatory invoicing. Okay, there are different ways that obviously if you have a specific case, you can take in contact with us and we can help you with all legal compliance. The global integration, police registration needs to be done in Spain, Italy, Portugal, Germany, Dubai, Austria, Czech Republic, Colombia, Thailand, Croatia, and Switzerland. Entry form or entry form storage. Most of them ask to have the storage, other ones don't. Basically, we have all the connections of the legal compliance, we have it done with us. Okay. If you want to have a bit more information about a guide of vacation rentals or hotel, you can scan this QR code to be able to download it and look more into detail. Okay? Give it a second if you, in case you want to scan it. Okay, how to automate your rentals boost bookings. Okay, there are different things that you need to expect. So there is instant communication, fast and easy check-ins, no perfect, no paper or waiting. And this part is where it's going to help you boost all your bookings and all your experiences within the houses. Okay. The manual process is late response because at the end there is a lot of different things that you have to take into account, and it would mean a lost leads and lost people going into your houses. Long check-ins would give you a poor review because at the end everybody wants to do everything quickly and carefree. At the end, they're going on vacation, they're going for work, and they want to do everything as quick and as smooth as possible. And in case there is an incomplete guest data, it will go for a legal problem for you as owners for a compliance risk. Too many tools, it will be a term we're not. People who from your company, it will be a bad thing to helping all of this. The automation is something that is nice to have to scale all your business and center your focus in other things more than just getting the people good to get into your house. If you can automate that part, you can focus on growing your business. We have a proven impact of automatization and booking increasing. 90% less in guest communications, 35 more on reviews and seamless experience, 10 to 30% increase in revenue, and 50 to 90% on less manual task for the operations team. And how can we help your business?
Okay, thank you, Pablo. So, as I mentioned earlier, Tokeet basically offers a suite of products. Our flagship product is the one that you see here. It's called Advanced CM. It's basically a channel manager and a property management system all in one. And it's fully AI powered, which means that if you can go to the next slide, we basically offer we've converted most of the features that are important to property managers into AI native features, meaning, for example, search. So if you want to go to the platform and search for bookings, you or your team, you can do that through AI search now. You don't need to go through and remember emails or booking numbers or dates or anything. You can just write whatever you remember, and the AI will figure out what you're looking for. Then AI actions, which is basically the equivalent of completing tasks that you would normally do manually. You basically tell it, to check out a user, to generate a list of, different data that you need. So anything that you would normally do by just clicking buttons on a user interface, then now you can tell the AI to do it, and it does it for you, and it acts as it was basically you on the same account. And then AI messages, meaning fully automated guest communications, where a bot will understand the context and respond based on the training documents that you have provided. So your procedures, your check-in, check-out policies, and everything. And there are a lot more features. We don't have time to talk about everything in detail, but this is the direction we're taking with our flagship product, and I invite everyone to check it out and see how it works. Then on the next slide, we also have a product called WebReady, where you can actually create your own websites for your brands, your properties, and you can manage your direct bookings. WebReady has on its own direct integrations, so that if you have just one property, for example, and you're starting out, you can use WebReady and connect directly to different channels. And as you grow, you probably will need to connect to a channel manager or property management and or a property management solution. So that's one of our most popular products. And then next slide. We also offer a very simple version, a product called Simple CM, which is basically the same as Advanced CM, the channel manager and property management platform, but for very small rental managers and property managers. So when you're starting out, you don't need 1,000 features. You don't need too much customization. This is making it harder to start. So we offer Simple, which is, as the name implies, a very simple way to get started in managing rentals in a structured way, connecting to 50 plus channels and doing a lot more. And finally, on the next slide, we also offer a dynamic pricing tool, which is called Rate Genie. And now we're very soon launching a series of AI enabled features so that pricing now is basically becomes much more intelligent and does not depend on manual or only on manual rules that you set on your platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Akis. So as you can see in there, they have a really good product in place and a lot of interesting things. And this is where we can help in the enhancing the guest experience. Okay, when a guest comes in and they are going to do the check-in, we have different products that you're able to ask them to do to be able to make everything of the process much more easier if they're having to do it in person. One of them is if you are looking of not having to greet them in person, but you want to have security in place to make sure that the person who's going to stay at your home is the real person who's going to be. There's identity verification. Then, if you have any touristic taxes within your city or your country, we are able to collect them for you. And at the same time, we can ask them after they done the verification or pay touristic taxes, for example, we can put conditions. We will give them an access. If you have a smart lock or a key lock box, we'll give them the code. Okay, the online check-in, so the reservation is confirmed and they will receive a link via either the online for the registration process via email or the OTAS or any other way, or in case there is some people that they ask, yeah, but what happens if there is somebody who is older or who have forgotten to do it? We have an on-site check-in. Okay, the recent check-in helps you if they forget it. We have a scanner within the app that will be able to collect all the data of the information of the ID or the passport and will auto-populate all the information in the form. And after that, we will send it to the local authorities in case, like if there is Spain to the ministry, Allogia to Italy, wherever the house it is, and you can make extra revenue out of that. We have an online payment feature that you'll be able to request payment of products or upsellings. The security feature, as we said, as I talked about earlier, you'll be able to do all of the process of damage protection and security deposits or upsellings of any kind. Okay. Uh, this part of the revenue for you, who is getting an extra 300 to 500, is the early check-in and late checkout, or it's basically an upselling feature that you'll be able to get extra revenue out of it. Uh, we have and additional revenue from the upselling high season, so it's like 20 to 50 more per booking. Some people might think it's not much, but by offering a simple increases a lot the option for the guests to check in early, which is something that everybody likes. When you come really tired from a flight, you want to be able to just leave everything in the apartment early, and having this option is something that a lot of the people like. Okay, and the partnership that we were talking about is having the integration with Tokeet and Chekin, so you can have the benefits just all in one vacation rental software and have the advantages of doing all the check-in process. This will help you use a seamless integration with all of it, helping you do all of the process automatic of the guest communication with Tokeet and all of the pricing tools and the website, which is something that I will help you a lot, and all the online check-in process with us to so you have a really good reviews and a lot of the work that needs to be done, it's automated already and it will help you a lot. Okay. If you have any questions, you have the chat to ask the questions to be able to help you in any way. And thank you very much for attending here. If you want to try our website or talk to any of our already existing code, and then you have, if you want to speak to somebody from Tokeet, there is the QR code if you need any further information.
Thank you very much, everyone.